go. And then there we go. There we are. There we are. Yes. What's up? What's up? What's up? As you know, it's another Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's Chopping with Big Doc with your two favorite people. I am your host, comedian Big Doc, with my lovely co-host. That would be the lovely Auntie Peaches on the microphone.
Peace and blessings, everyone.
Yep, and collard greens and
collard
dressing.
greens and dressing and abundance.
There it is. There it is.
You
there
know,
it is.
Because we want the world to be abundant.
Well, we got a lot of shenanigans to talk about.
Do.
We've been whistling and talking about it all week. So
right.
Yeah, we definitely got some stuff to talk about. So let's get the sports cracking first. As you know, the Raiders did lose this week.
Oh my God, that 1 point! I just want to throw something sometimes, throw some stuff, because 1 point though. Oh my God!
You know what it was.
Oh my God!
You knew this shit was. Oh my
God! That was just.
You knew it was gonna happen.
No, you know what? And that's the reason why they beat the Broncos. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
No, that's not the reason that they
and
beat
that's
the Broncos.
reason why you halfway to a vegan.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It ain't vegan, it's pescatarian. If we gonna get it, let's get it right. That's why you
halfway to a pescatarian.
There you go.
Because
with that being said, so anywho, yes, the Raiders lost. They are 1-4, last place in the AFC West. Anyway.
Yeah, we got cheated.
No, you didn't. So
yes,
we got
did.
no, you did not.
Life, though,
you didn't get cheated. You guys had them cats down 17-0, and you still lost.
Oh my God, this is.
So with that being said, the Redskins and the Washington Commanders and the Bears. I gotta really get used to not calling them the Redskins anymore. The
she
Commanders.
Said I was drunk for no reason. Go ahead.
You always drunk for no reason. Well, it looks like the Bears are going to. Well, they're 3rd and goal. Excuse me, on the Washington 4-yard line with 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that. Let's see what else you got. This week in football, you got some good games coming up. You got the Cowboys and the Eagles. The Eagles are right now 5-0. They are the only undefeated team in the NFL. Everybody else has a defeat. We know the Raiders got defeats. They got 4 of them.
Hater.
So that's actually going to be a very good game.
At least the one win. Who's the one win? They go. Ooh,
so I'm looking forward to watching that game. You got the Bills and the Chiefs. That's going to be a pretty high power game coming up. And during that loss, Cowboys for the Super Bowl win. Yeah, okay, Carissa. Whatever you say, boss lady. Obviously, you're back there either sniffing something or smoking something white. I'm not going to say what it is, but obviously you're back there doing that. So get off that pookie and come back to reality with us. You have Raiders. The Raiders wide receiver Devontae Adams has been charged with assault after he pushed the cameraman. After he pushed that cameraman after the loss to the Chiefs, he was going through the tunnel, man. The cameraman was doing what a cameraman's supposed to do, and Devontae Adams just pushed the shit out this dude. So, obviously he falls to the ground and shit and end up having to go to the hospital. And now, he filed a formal police report. And,
it's smarter to get the money.
Yeah, exactly. You push me, trust me, I'm falling the fuck down. So as big as I am, you push me, and I know you got that bag. Trust me, now I got that bag. Mm-hmm. That's just the way that's gonna roll. You can say what you want, but hey,
I am hurt. Ow.
Yeah. So don't forget. Goodness, we have some very good boxing matches that are actually coming up. We got Devin Haney fighting Kambosos again over there in Australia for a unification fight. We got Deontay Wilder actually fighting, this weekend as well. This is his comeback fight, so, I hope he does well. You got Plant fighting Darrell this weekend as well. And then, you got the big fight that's coming up next month with Crawford and Spence, and I'm still staying on Boss Lady to get us tickets to that fight.
To the fight, that's
well,
right.
to get us press passes to that fight, so
right.
we can get in, man. I'm still pushing for that.
He said big ass lawsuit.
Yeah, is it like a mug, Oh, have you seen? It's a basketball player, and his last name is Ho You Fat.
No. Oh.
Yeah, his actual given last name is Ho You Fat. It's on the back of his jersey. HOYOUFAT. Ho You Fat. That's his name. I looked him up, and I shit you not, like he has roots in China.
Okay.
Now he's a black dude, mind you.
Okay.
But he has roots in China,
Okay.
so that is like his actual last name, Ho You Fat.
Okay, you ready for the pop quiz of the day, guys?
What's that?
How did his last name become Ho You Fat?
What, the Asian dude?
You said the Asian dude or the black dude?
Well, the black dude that's his grandfather was from China.
Okay.
That's where his name originated. Ho You Fat.
Okay.
So, yeah, that is his name. That is his name. I really have to find that dude's jersey so I can get it. You know what I'm saying? That would be some dope shit to have.
Is it spelled? How is it spelled?
HO space YOU space FAT.
Okay.
Ho You Fat.
All right.
Yes, this is real.
What team is this?
It's a team overseas. He plays overseas, but I think they had a tournament out here about a week ago, or maybe a couple of weeks ago, and that's where he was discovered. I think he plays in the D League or the G League. I'm sorry.
The G League.
Yeah, the NBA G League. So you know how baseball has its minor league.
Okay.
The NBA has their G League,
Okay,
which is
like,
basically the minor league.
That's like, what is it? The semi-pro football.
Basically.
Okay, got it. Okay.
All right. So on to the shenanigans.
Damn.
First things first. Charleston White.
Yeah, I still haven't been able to get into the whole watch the video thing with this one.
Charleston? Okay. All right. So Charleston White is somebody that I actually like. A lot of people don't like him. I like Charleston White. I dig him because he unapologetically gives zero fucks.
Okay.
That's just the tall and skinny of it. He lets you know, hey, look, I'm gonna talk what I'm gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? He does do a lot for his community. That's that gets overlooked.
Right.
That gets overlooked because of, a lot of the stuff that he says.
Okay. So he's more controversial than anything. So any of his good deeds, his good deeds are going I guess no good deed goes unpunished.
But he's the same person.
Okay.
He's the same person that tells you, look, yeah, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it about you. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. And if you try to approach me out there in the streets, I'm gonna call the police on you. Or, you know what I'm saying, as Soulja Boy learned, motherfucker, I'm gonna pepper spray you.
Okay.
There was another person I can't remember who it was that tried to walk up on him. And he was out walking. He was looked like he was coming out of like a convenience store or something.
Okay.
And dude was like, "Come on, man," and Charleston pulled out a damn cow prodder. I don't even know where he got this cow prodder from.
Electric zap.
Yes, that long and he butt like, "Come on,"
Oh, I need
dude.
one of those.
And dude didn't want. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I do. I
no,
need
you don't.
one.
No, you don't. Because you can reach me from there with that goddamn cow prodder. And the first time I sit. And the first time I say something about your forehead, you're like, man, that forehead, I just don't need that shit, man.
I need somebody to go online, look it up for me right now, and tell me how much were we at.
Man, y'all better not give goddamn peaches no damn cow product. I'm just putting it out there.
Let's do this.
Shout out to everybody, Monica, Big Marcus, Keita,
yes,
Nicole. Let's see who else. Bunny,
Boss Lady, Myra's here.
Yep.
Yes, everybody, thank you so much for joining us.
Yep, Bunny. Yep. So everybody, man, thank you guys. Again, keep those comments coming. And if you want to, you can actually call in 702-551-5261. You know what I'm saying? You can give us your opinion on it.
Hey, Myra said me. You ain't said Myra.
Oh, Myra. Hi, Myra.
Everybody say hi, Myra.
Hi, Myra. So with Charleston White, so this time he's going, him and T.I.'s son, King. They're having a little bit of an issue because King decided to make a video about Charleston White, basically, talking smack and threatening him, saying basically how, he'll fuck him up and all that shit. King, this 18, 19-year-old boy is saying this about Charleston White. Okay. So Charleston White responded basically saying that, hey, you come to me, man. I'm gonna call the police. As a matter of fact, he did call the police.
Okay.
He turned that video into the police. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, let's be honest with it. You know, a lot of these threats that you see, you know what I'm saying, online, these are admissible in court. So you figure, okay, if King decides, okay, he sees Charleston White, you know, out there on the street and he attacks him, and Charleston White turns around and beats the hell out of him, or pepper sprays him, or hits him with a cow prodder.
Okay.
You know, he can say, hey, I was defending myself from this, you know what I'm saying? And he has the video to prove.
Hey, Irie.
You know, he has a video to prove,
right,
you know, what, you know, basically went down. So my question to you and the listeners, you know what I'm saying? If somebody, like, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about Charleston White basically turning that video of King threatening him over to the police? How do you feel about that?
I mean, okay, so, you know, in my adult mind, right, I'm not even about to have like a battle with an 18-year-old, because it's just not even fair. You know, it's not a battle of wits. It's not a battle of intelligence. It's not a battle of sarcasm. There's just really not an 18-year-old out there that can kind of really compare as far as mental capacity goes when it comes to a battle, which means I lose even walking into the battle.
Right.
You understand? No matter which way it goes. I mean, what am I going to get props for talking shit to an 18-year-old? It's a damn kid. Like, it's a damn kid.
Yeah.
So, you know, for me, that's why I said, how old is Charleston White? That was my first question. How old is Charleston White? Yeah, I hear the kid bumping his gums. I do this, I'll beat you up. Ow, 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 ow. Don't you have some homework to do?
Look,
like, just...
I mean, okay. And even with that, Charleston White did another video, and it was a side by side of him talking, and it was a picture of T.I.'s son.
Oh God!
he called him a ugly little yellow nigga.
Okay, so granted,
with pink lips, you know. So I'm sitting here looking, you know, like,
I'm not gonna repeat what I said on the phone today. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say, you know, Charleston. First I got to see what Charleston White looked like, because I don't even know what this cat looked like.
You know, skinny little black dude, and you're right, Myra. You my Myra.
Okay, all right, Mark.
Yeah, Myra. He is ugly. He look like his mama. You know what I'm saying?
She look like Smokey Robinson.
Yeah, you know, people can sit here and say what they want, man, but Tiny is not an attractive woman. Like that. I mean, look, you know what I'm saying? It's you know, you sit there, you try to make sense of it. You know what I'm saying? Her and T.I. have been rocking for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I give them that, you know. But that's not a face that I would want to wake up to every morning. You know what I'm saying?
You know, to each their own, beauties in the eyes of the beholder. Thank you, Irie, because, you know, Lord, we got ugly talk about ugly. We got black calling black. We got just you know, can we just, first of all, yes, the boy does look a little bit like Ronald McDonald, spit him out. But I mean, it's just
shit.
He does. He got a little bit of some clown going on, but that's just because, you know, not every blend blends well, and now we're seeing that over and over again. For how many kids they got?
A lot.
Man, they better hope the girls look like something, because.
Well, you know, hold on, Mark. Marcus said, "Love is blind." You know what, Marcus? You right, but as as you saw in the Ray Charles, you know, love ain't that blind. He gonna feel you. You know what I'm saying? Or she's going to feel you. You know what I'm saying? I think the only time that I saw somebody not giving a damn, you know what I'm saying, they blind, is that Rocky Dennis movie with Cher. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he was all disfigured and whatnot.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah,
mask.
and the chick, and the chick touched his face, and, you know, you could kind of even see it in her face, like, oh, well, goddamn. But, you know, he's nice to me. So, either way.
Well, I mean, she didn't have to look at him, though.
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't. Yeah, she
So,
didn't.
in Mask, that was a whole different situation. She said she got them big ass juicy fruit lips and a lopsided. Okay, here's the problem though, right? My thing be like this, right? Like we were, my sister and I went to the grocery store. Was it where were we at, Myra? Walmart or somewhere? We were somewhere.
Probably
I think,
Walmart.
and I hate Walmart with a passion. I've waited at all costs, but we happened to run to Walmart real fast because it was closer and it was just what we were gonna do that minute. And it was this woman walking around in the store who she really should get an attorney and get her money back. But she had this thing going on. Yeah, it was Walmart. She had this thing going on where it was this disfigurement that she'd actually paid somebody to deform to make her body look like this deformity. And it was everywhere. It was very Kardashian-esque.
Oh God.
Very Jenner Kardashian-like, very Jenner Kardashian carbon copy, very cut out, very Build-A-Bitch, very, very much so. But it was such an atrocity to see it in person. And when I say an atrocity, it was an atrocity. That is the nicest term that I have right now, because otherwise I'm gonna go ghetto and say all kind of fucked up shit.
Well, you didn't between you and Myra, y'all didn't snap no photo of her?
No, I didn't. And then it was, oh my God,
You slacking. You slacking.
It was horrible. It was horrible. And then my brain, when I see this, my first thought is, what happens? Because you're at Walmart, right? Mm-hmm. And you're walking around with the pink fuzzy slippers from the doctor, because everybody goes to the same doctor and comes back with the same pink shoes.
Oh.
So you walk around with the pink shoes on from the doctor, and you got this thing happening where the gravity is eventually going to start to have its effect on what the doctor just sat on the backside of your waistline, right? Because they sit it up real high first, and then it starts to shift and move, and then it drops down to be this other thing. But it starts out like grandma booty, like grandma dynamite. So it throws me off, because it's like, what happens once it goes to like sag into your thigh? Once because it's too heavy for you already. Your legs are already too skinny. Your back's gonna start hurting. Your boobs are gonna start. Your back is gonna hurt because you got the fake big things up here, and then the fake big thing back there. And it's like, what happens when gravity pulls it all down?
Well, you just deal with it, I guess. That's the only way I can come out with it. You just deal with it.
I be feeling so bad sometimes when I look. It hurts. It hurts. It looks like it hurts.
Fuck them.
It does.
Fuck them.
And then, have you ever seen the aftermath of the surgery? Like all the bags and tubes.
No.
Oh my God, it's the worst. Oh my God, they are so strong. I'm not knocking nobody, because a lot of people will take offense to what I'm saying. So
I don't give a shit.
I honestly had somebody, I've said this before, and I actually had somebody really get offended by what I was saying. But my point was, y'all are brave, because I would be a little punk in my, I would be a little punk. Okay. I would probably be like, okay, yeah, I'm finna go get all these surgeries, and then on surgery day, I'd be like, never mind. I'm
Peaches, you know what? This is the way I look at it. If somebody gets offended by what you say, if the shoe fits, fuck you, walk it off. Period. That's we are unapologetically who we are. We are Charleston White and kitten heels and what. Well, I'm not
Tiny
kidding.
TKO.
Yeah, Tiny TKO.
Tiny
her.
TKO.
Yeah, we her too. Well, she her, and I'm Charleston White around this motherfucker.
Got it.
That's where we at with it.
She holds no punches neither.
Nah. Oh, speaking of shenanigans.
Yes.
Blueface and what's her name?
Oh my God.
Krishan. What's her name?
Oh my God. Krishan.
There we go. Krishan Rock. They have a sex tape that leaked. And yes, I did watch the sex tape because I'm a pervert like that, and I was happening, to peruse Pornhub, which is one of my favorite sites. Don't judge me. And yeah, there it is. Yeah. So my thing is this, saying you ain't no way that shit was leaked. They put it out there. Yeah, they put it out there.
It was clear. Like, there's no way you can even say oops on that one. Not with them two.
Well, looks like Shantae was also Irie was also watching Pornhub along with me. So, but yes, it's on Pornhub. You can't miss it. It's there.
So this is not the whole video with the strippers in the club thing.
Nah.
Wrong
This
one.
this just them. You could tell it was kind of dark. And yes, by leak, yes, they did release it themselves.
Right.
It starts off like it's kind of dark, and you can see her. She's riding them or something. And then it switches, like they black out or go to another video where she's riding them, and you can see her, her back. You don't see her face, but you see his face. But I will say that she's a creamer, unless she got something else going on down there. But
it's quite possible. I mean, vaginal discharge happens with a whole host.
Yeah, that wasn't a vaginal discharge. She's a creamer. But I mean, even with what I'm saying, it's like okay, that y'all filmed each other fucking. That's pretty much what it was. It wasn't. It wasn't nothing to say. Oh damn, she was getting it in, or oh man, he was giving her that work.
So you mean Kim Kardashian is a better actress than Krishan?
Yeah, in this case, yeah.
Okay.
In this case, yeah. I'm not necessarily, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not impressed by the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just there. But my thing, with those two.
Wait, it was posted on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, no, and Shantae's right. Twitter is by far the new Pornhub.
So is Snapchat apparently. No, Snapchat is like the new OnlyFans. And
I don't even go on Snapchat.
Snapchat, I be in like some real random, just real like what the first, okay, just don't stab me in my eyes and DM me your dick pic out of nowhere. I don't want a virtual eye gouging by seeing and then on top of that, they send not just the dick pics, they'll send like the dick pic where it looked like two mountains and then the little thing is in the middle like that. Like, bro,
what?
Yeah, how you proud of that? That's a jelly bean. Put that away.
All right, fellas, and now this just this just from me to the rest of the fellas out there, my guys. Stop doing that shit, man. Stop sending these girls.
Unsolicited jelly bean pics.
Fine, unsolicited jelly bean pics or unsolicited dick pics. Just unsolicited nude pics, man. Stop sending this shit to these. Stop, man. Number one, trust and believe. They're showing them to their friends. They're making fun of you. You know what I'm saying? Like
I will clown the hell out of you though, for real. Like I'm not gonna lie. You send me your undersized jelly bean pic, right? And first thing I'm gonna do is clown the hell out of you because I be like, ooh, y'all be having, and it's always the itty bitty ones that be having the most confidence. It really do. They be having so much confidence. Like, girl, I'm gonna break your back. Boy, you gonna break your back. You're not gonna break my back. You gonna break your back trying to find something. So it just don't make like seriously.
Golly,
and it's the dick dysfunctional that always wants to run around and show everybody off their handicap. Look at my handicap. Stop it.
I got a collection of dick pics y'all have been talked about.
Like, seriously.
Oh, God.
Nobody wants to see your handicap, okay? We understand that you have a special need. Now put it away.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and say that, my dick ain't in the metaverse somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I've sent out pictures, you know what I'm saying? But I've always been asked to send the picture. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something where, I'm just like, hey, I just met this chick. Hey, look at my dick. Nah, you know what I'm saying? If it's asked and we're feeling each other like that, then I'll think about it and I may send one.
You know what? I'm with you, Irie. I think little dick dudes deserve a stipend. Since they already got a disadvantage, I think they deserve a monthly stipend to help them be a little more financially stable. So that way a woman will think twice before she leaves them.
This is shit not happening. Okay. What's up, Albert?
I'm just playing. I'm playing.
Listen. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you ladies this then.
I was not serious. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna ask y'all this. So does size really matter? Does size matter?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Well, talk to us.
You cannot have infantitis and think that you're doing something. You better be effing a nice person, okay? You better be the nicest, sweetest, most pleasant person on the planet. Because if you have infantitis and an attitude, we're gonna have an issue. I'm gonna let you know how infantile you are. I'm gonna bring some baby carrots to the scene and bite them in half.
Why would you do that?
Just
Well, either that or your mouth better be from the God.
or you better be from the gods before you
Come on now, Mara.
I'm just saying, you better have a mouth from the gods before you decide to say something.
Keita, what the fuck is a door? No doorbell dicks for me. What is that?
Oh, because you got innies too. You know they exist, right? Innies.
Any?
Any, you like a belly button, you got innies and you got outies, right? So most people, they're proud that they have an outie. No matter how far outie goes or not, they're proud that they have an outie, right? And then you also have innies. Now those guys are extra nice.
The fuck is an any?
The ones that are super nice. They open doors and put shoes on.
I open doors and put shoes on. But what the fuck is an any?
An innie, right? Turtle.
Wait, so okay, so what are you referring to like uncircumcised? I can't believe we're talking about dicks right now.
I am not referring to uncircumcised. I am referring to a person who has a phallus that goes in instead of poking out.
That happens?
This world is so cruel.
Oh shit. Oh. Like, that's got to be uncomfortable. Like, how do you pee?
Well, they're born that way. I don't know. They sit like women do.
Oh, man.
I mean,
man, I can't believe we talking about this. Like, for real. Like, this is, we have reached a new level of low vibration on this one, man.
I'm just saying,
oh my
and then
God.
It's usually those ones who have like the biggest ego. They like walk around with their chest poked out, talk about how they always have all these women that they slept with. And it's like, bruh, they like literally got more stories than Too Short. And then they just really come. No, seriously though, they always just drives me nuts, you know. And then, you know, I always get to hear all of this crap. So then I be looking like, okay, so y'all have done the whole measurement thing, and we already know who's embarrassing or not because I can hear it from the women that y'all deal with. Like okay. I be talking to y'all too, right? But I be hearing what y'all girlfriends be saying, and you know, you're not doing that.
Well, okay.
You're not doing that.
Look, all right. I'm just going, you know, I'm gonna be honest about it. You know, my thing. Okay.
She said, "Look, I can't. I'm here until 9:00.
We got 30 more minutes." But nah, it's one of them things. You know, I try to figure it out where, you know, what was the song? Don't want no short dick man, right? Okay. Now.
Don't want to shrivel up.
Is there such a thing as too big?
Of course.
Okay. So what's the happy medium here?
I mean, everyone's got their own thing. You know, some people can deal with a little more. Some people need a little less. There's no happy medium unless you're the happy person who's at that medium. But there is a such thing as too big. You know, nobody wants to be ripped in two. You know, okay. Like seriously, like, I mean, I don't know about nobody else, but if it's too much, I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm out. Cause I wanna know what these walls feel like in 10 years.
Wait, hold on. Nicole, she said, when I find it, I'll let you nah, motherfucker, don't let me know shit. I don't wanna know about that. You know.
Hold on. It was a video that circulated probably when I was in like 97, 98. I had to be like graduating high school. So this is like early perv years, right? And there was this video that circulated with this guy that had this schlong that went clear across the table. Like clear across a table. Like he took it out and rolled it out. Pow! You know? I mean, it was real though, right? It was like actually attached to his body.
Okay.
You know? And there were these women who were just trying, but it was so long that he had to sit back away from them. It crossed the table and he was just doing this with his arm to kind of, you know, to like, he was kind of doing the, you know, because there's no way he could like grip her and like dig in her because it was just way too much going on. It was way too much going on. So I don't know if he had that surgically altered or if that was like, you know, I don't know how it became that way, but you know, there is a little something called too much. And if you got to sit in a chair over there and run your penis across a table to get to the vaginal cavity, I don't even know if I really want to live that life. I feel bad for a person like that. Like, can we go to the doctor and see if we can do something about this? Like, I mean, you know, they have that plasty, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm cool. Look, okay, let's get off the dicks here. I'm god damn. Okay. So I put up a post the other day.
Oh yeah, this fun. Here we go.
And it's one of those things where being an entertainer, you know, being in an entertainment field, which you're in now too, just so you know.
Doc has to keep reminding me, y'all, because I be thinking that I just be chopping it up with the
Yes. Peaches does not realize that she's an entertainer.
No.
You know, she was on the pole once before. She entertained that way, but she
I do them upside down tricks.
she since left the pole and came and sat down and put a mic in front of her face. Nah, but
that is a new meaning into slanging them things. Girl, she crazy.
Dating an entertainer, man. One of the things that I have to say, you know, and this is just, you know, as a male entertainer, you know, dealing with a woman.
Okay.
She has to be a very special type of individual.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can't. Hold on. I got the pictures. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look this up. Give me a second, y'all. I'm coming right back. Whoops. Let's see. Hold on. Where's it at?
It was like, don't stand back and like Mad Dog or something.
Here it is. Tips for dating an entertainer.
Oh, there it is.
1, if you're the jealous type, we're not the one for you. 2, you don't have to be at every gig. 3, if you're not in the business, stay out of the business side of things.
Okay.
4, and this one, I mean, they're all important, but this one, god dang. 4, don't stand in plain sight of us working and mean mug everyone that comes up to us. I've had this happen. 5, if the gig ends at 12, don't start calling at 12:05 asking when we're coming home. This is just 5 rules. But believe you me, there are so many more. But this is true, and I got
5. Top 5. How many of those have you experienced?
All of them.
All 5?
Every last single one of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad because, you know, we're up there to do a job. You know, we're up there to do a job, and you know, oddly enough, the bigger we get, you know what I'm saying, the more people come.
Okay.
Or we develop fans.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And some of these fans,
like,
you know.
share, follow, send stars, love y'all. Go ahead.
You know, you'll have groupies.
Right.
You know, things of that nature. But you have to be secure within yourself to know that the person, you know, if you're a female, the man that you're dealing with, you know, is coming home to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's putting on an act, he's putting on a facade, but at the end of the day, he's coming home to you. You know, when he's done with his gig and he gets his money, he's coming home to you. You know, so shut up. So what are you snickering about?
She said, I'm going to call at 12:01.
At 12:01. Motherfucker, I'm not answering. I'm not answering. You know what I'm saying? That phone's going to be in my pocket. But, you know, I had a girl, and like I said, we weren't even in a relationship. We had a sexual relationship, but not an actual relationship. And that sexual relationship had long been finished. But she had happened to come to one of my shows, and you know, at the end of the show, she's, you know, sitting in the parking lot. We're, you know, out taking pictures, you know, doing what everybody does. You know, we convene outside and whatnot. And she's just sitting there, just you know, just you know. And I'm like, man, what the fuck is wrong with her? You know.
If y'all would have seen that face right now.
So, you know, one of my other friends was having an allergic reaction. So, you know, me being me, I'm going over there to check on her and make sure she's okay. And she pulls me away like, what's, you know, come here, I need to talk to you. I'm like, talk to me about what? She's like, no, I need to talk to you. I'm like, nah, hold on. You know, I'm trying to take care of my friend here to make sure she don't fucking die. You know, that's one less person at the show. But anyway, So, she finally convinced me. I'm like, all right, fine. So I step over to her. She's like, come this way. She's trying to pull me further away from people.
Right.
But I can see with her body language where this is going. I'm like, nah, just say, man, whatever it is you're going to say, just say the shit. I ain't got time for this.
Get it out.
Who are them bitches sitting there mean mugging me? Ain't nobody looking at you. Ain't nobody looking at you. Don't nobody care about you. You know what I'm saying? You here just like everybody else is here. You know what I'm saying? And then it turned into, you taking the bitch home? Oh, I'm coming over. No, you're not. Like, just stop with all the shenanigans.
Wait, hold on. Should you just invite yourself over?
Yeah, just invite yourself to my shit. Yeah. So that ain't happening. So it's one of them things where you try to find that balance where okay, you have to like really reassure the woman that you're with that, hey, this is not going on. Yeah, people want to take pictures with me. Yeah, people throw themselves at me. But, if I only have eyes for you, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know I'm grown. I'm a big boy. I know how to say no. I know how to say no. And I've said no on several occasions. So, with this, is very hard. And, this is why I keep my relationship private. Nobody knows who I'm dealing with. And I keep it that way for a reason, because I've also experienced that. When people knew who I was dealing with, and they wanted to try to go on record or do whatever they, felt that they needed to do to get me, that's when the Facebook messages come, or, they'll, if we took a picture, they'll send that picture like, yeah, I got your man type shit, and it would start an argument. Well, how do they know who I am? Well, bitch, we posted the shit. This is how they know who we are, So now, no, she's going to be the lone cowgirl in the desert. Nobody's going to know who she is until I feel like letting people know who she is. Period.
I mean, that can kind of go two ways, right? A person, even some of the most secure people, I got to play devil's advocate. You guys know I always got to do the contradiction.
Go ahead.
Okay. Even though I agree with you 100%, I'm gonna try to step into the mind of a psycho. So
you don't have to step very far, but by all means, go ahead.
You know what, you jackass. So anyway, listen, just don't piss me off. That's all. Okay?
Here we go.
Just whatever you do.
Man, get to the point.
Disclaimer: if you date Auntie Peaches, just do not cross me. That's it. That's all. So anyway, coming from the mind of another person, right? They may feel as though ultimately, they have ownership or possession once you guys become intimate. You know how many people be like, that's my XYZ in the middle of an intercourse or sexual encounter.
Fair enough.
Okay, so, that sense of ownership is something that a lot of people will take on, whether, let's say you decided that you were going to sleep together 3 or 4 or 5 times. Mm-hmm. Maybe you feel like the relationship ended and that person was sitting down for the last 3 months wondering why you haven't called. No, seriously, like, right? Like, in the bushes, like, one way or another, I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. What I'm talking about. So, it's like they could be sitting in the bushes.
Peaches has done this before.
They could be. No, I have not. I, on the other hand, am a July Cancer. You hurt my feelings, and I will act like you have died and I have buried you already, and you will not find me. I will officially vanish off the face of the planet.
Who cares about your zodiac sign? No, this is just who you are.
Well, I mean, it could just be the person that I am.
This is who you are. I think it has
something to do with it, though, because you got 2 different kinds. You got the crybaby emotional kind, which, yes, I'll probably cry and be the baby and all emotional, because that's what I do, too. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, you're still dead.
Okay. Was that the point?
Yeah.
Look. Look.
You're dead.
Look. I mean, honestly, you don't stop, man. Just stop, man. No, it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. To be an entertainer and have a relationship with somebody who doesn't understand. Mm-hmm. They think it's one thing and it's not. Mm-hmm. And to go to a show, whether they be a rapper, a singer, a comedian, or whatever the case may be, whatever that form of entertainment is, basketball players, football players, it's difficult.
Okay.
And we understand the level of difficulty that it is because, we're going through it with you, but it's the constant arguing, when we get home or if you do come to a show, that argument in the car, over something that you may have said, so it gets to a point where we're just like, well, fuck it, just don't come. I'll deal with the argument when I get home, but no, don't come. I don't want you there. Especially if
it takes you out your element. It puts you in a different mind space.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're trying to be funny and you've got this attitude and this negative energy
right.
flowing at you while you're
Right.
trying to get something done, it just makes it impossible for you to even achieve what it is that you came there for.
Exactly.
And I get that. I get that as well. I don't necessarily know the whole, people mad dogging you and all the other stuff. And I mean, I understand that though. I've seen it happen to other people.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily. I mean, because it's certain things that I'm just gonna shut off anyway. I'm gonna shut down on you. So you can be mad as hell at me because I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna shut down on you.
Nah,
yes, I'm gonna do all the toxic.
No,
shit.
no, no. I'm not saying that you won't shut down. I'm just saying,
all the toxic shit.
it's. But I mean, it is. There are some entertainers out there that really don't give a damn of what they have at home.
They run around and smash
they
and,
run the
and
streets.
do all this, do the shits, and that's the reason why. And unfortunately, it is more often than not. It's more prevalent than it is less prevalent if you look at the entertainment industry as a whole. I mean, think about it. Especially, everybody had that thing, black men don't cheat thing, right? But, right, which is which is really, really funny, right? But then, if you really honestly look at it, they say they don't cheat. I guess they're, they're into open relationships and they don't let the women know that they're into open relationships. So it's just miscommunication. It's not that they're cheating. They just forgot to tell her that she was in a relationship with him, but he was in a relationship with them. So, they just be forgetting.
Hey, man, black man don't cheat, and I'm standing on that.
And it's funny too, right? I had made this comment. I was like, a man will literally cut his own penis off before he holds another man accountable.
What?
When it comes to certain things, like men will literally.
I disagree with that.
Oh no, seriously.
No,
literally.
seriously, no. I disagree with that.
I have seen it happen where, especially when it comes to like cheating and all. It's funny, right? That's something else. Men will cheat on their wife before they cheat on their football team.
Hold up. Don't sit here and act like men are the only ones that do the cheating.
No. I'm just saying,
I'm not
don't
even try to spin that narrative.
Listen, hey, I'm the one with the veggie over here, so of course I got to talk about the men.
I can give a damn
you
less.
talk about the women if you want to, sir. King Schlong. I'm over here, girl power.
King Schlong.
I'm girl power, queen, girl power. You King Manosphere.
You can't.
Let's get it.
You can't call me that. You can't
that's
call
right.
me. Yeah, people.
Already...
Mother said, yeah, people get to thinking shit. You can't. I'm just, manpower here. I'm manpower.
He's King Manosphere. I'm Queen Girl Power.
There you go.
For this conversation.
That works better.
For
Go
this
ahead.
conversation.
Right.
Okay. So over here in this place, men will literally cheat on their women before they will wear a jersey from a football team that they dislike.
Oh my God.
Now, I talk about effed up priorities, right? Like literally, if I throw a Cowboys jersey at you and you be like, put it on, heck no. But right, and I'm just saying hypothetically.
Go ahead.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know it's not.
Go ahead.
I could throw a Cowboys jersey at, a guy and he'll be like, hell no, I won't put it on. But let the right skirt walk by and he'll be like, hell yeah, I'll jump in it and take his ring off. And don't say it don't happen, it does. And then you look at people and you start going with priorities, Prioritize. It was more important. Wear the jersey or keep your wife.
Okay.
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 Okay. But all right, go ahead. Let it happen.
Okay. So with that being said, you said that, in the beginning of your bullshit, you said that a man will literally cut off his own joint to rather than hold another man accountable.
When it comes to the infidelity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, you're tapping into bro code. You're tapping into bro code, basically saying, if my boy Marcus, me and Marcus, man, we grew up together, right? And if Marcus had a woman and I know Marcus has a woman and me and Marcus out, hanging out or whatever, and Marcus picks up a female. Well, first and foremost, I'm telling Marcus, like, hey, man, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the first one telling me, hey, man, come on, man, you got your girl at home, don't do that. But if Marcus decides to ignore what I said and go on and tap that ass, guess who's not going to say a goddamn word? Me. And this is why. Number one, it ain't none of my business. Deniable plausibility is a mug. I ain't seen shit. I don't know shit. So if you question me about shit, I don't know. But at the same time, you women do that shit too. Y'all women do that shit too. You cannot sit here and tell me that no, come on now. Nah,
okay, no. I hear you. I hear you.
The girls is talking.
Out there. They out there. They do that.
Yeah,
You're right.
No,
You're right.
you say they. You act like you don't. Come on now. Act like you. Not saying that you went out and cheated, but act like you don't know that one of your girls done cheated on her dude and you didn't say nothing.
I don't though. You have to remember, my friendship circle, man. We some real
exactly,
real ass.
Exactly. But my thing is, why wouldn't you say anything?
But I'm saying, like, in my friendship circle, I don't have friends who have ever either said A, that they did cheat on their husbands, or B, who have. You understand what I'm saying? And my girlfriend circle,
stupid.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, seriously. Well, maybe when you was not married and you was not like in your thing or whatever. I mean, even not like that. But if you were just dating people or sleeping around and you was in your little phase or whatever, that's one thing.
Man,
but
nah.
once everybody know real shit, right? Once the women that I know, right? Once they committed in their relationships, that was it. They committed in their relationships. Now, I don't know for a fact if they stepped outside of their relationships. I am not holding their hand when they go do nothing. However, that's just something that has not come to me as far as a conversation goes. That's something that we have. I mean, you could twist your face up if you want to, but remember, we believe in exchanging energies and also other things as well. So we ain't running around just hopping and popping and hopping and popping and blending and flexing. I'm not doing that shit.
Like I said, you know what I'm saying? And I know this from experience where, you know what I'm saying, I was the one that got cheated on, you know what I'm saying? And I know that her best friend knew this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's one of them things. And, I didn't expect for her best friend to call me and tell me, but I know she knew. You know what I'm saying? So. And
you know how many friends will call and tell?
Them ain't friends.
I know that, but that
those are not friends.
Now look at the double standard.
Those aren't friends though. Those aren't friends. Man, you can't do that. You can't do that. Why would you make that call? That's not for you to do.
Granted, that's not for that person to do, but in the process, look at how you're saying, oh, the girls will do it, they'll cover it, nobody feel. Yes, a girl will. Yes, a woman will.
Well, cover for her, yeah.
No, a woman will call homegirl's man and let him know she's swerving with the next man.
Well, that's because that same girl is trying to fuck that man.
Obviously, but
stop.
What the reason was for you just said it ain't gonna happen. I said it will.
Shantae stupid. Date them all, sis. Yeah, you go ahead.
Like, seriously,
you're an energy exchanger. But
no, I mean, that's just I'm not finna run around and smash everything. And then on top of that, there's diseases and things.
Yeah, that's how you get SARS.
Oh my God.
Or sores.
Then oh my God, there's diseases that. Okay, I'm not.
Nah, look, all I'm saying is this. You know what I'm saying? It's we real friends have a code that we live by. I got blamed for some shit that I tried to stop. Like, I really tried to stop. And I was in the Navy, oddly enough. And this fool, you know what? I'm going to put your name out there. Dorian Mills. That's his name.
Wow.
Well, no, I can do this because the way he fucked me over.
Okay.
He was messing with this girl on the boat. Now, Dorian was married with like 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? Met his wife, met his kids, everybody cool. So him and his girl, we out to sea. Him and his girl get to talking, and he come to me. He's like, hey, man, I'm getting ready to do it. I'm like, hey, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Old girl, she bad news, man. Don't do that. And he kept coming to me. And each time I told him, like, hey, don't do that. So finally, I'm like, okay, he's not going to listen to me. So I said, okay, well, then here are the rules. If you're going to do this, here are the rules. Number 1, keep it as just that. Don't let it go past that point. Number 1. Number 2, do not lie to that woman and tell her you are going to leave your wife for her.
Oh, gosh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because if you violate any one of those rules, I'm telling you, it's going to end up bad. He didn't listen to me. He went up there, got the smoozing, loving, and all this shit. He moved his wife back to San Diego. We're in Washington. He moved his wife and kids back to San Diego so he can cheat with this woman. So, what ended up happening, matter of fact, it was a Super Bowl. It was a Super Bowl Sunday. I'm at my house cooking, right? That's what I do. I'm at my house cooking for the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. I get a phone call from a number that I had never seen before. It was his wife. Mm. Is my husband there? I'm like, nah, he should be pulling up any minute though. He said, well, when you tell him, when he gets there, let him know that bitch called me and, we need to talk. I'm like, what bitch? What's going on? Like, I'm playing dumb as shit. What's going on? So anywho, Dorian pulls up. He's like, man, where that girl at? I'm like, I don't know. Like, why would you ask me? Apparently, they got into an argument in his car. She snatched his phone, jumped out of the moving car, and that's how she ended up calling his wife. She like ran into the woods or some shit and called his wife. So anywho, long story short, to protect himself and to make himself not look like the bad guy, even though he cheated, he blamed that shit on me. He said, you know what, Amos introduced me to her. Amos made sure that, you didn't know about it. And we used to go to Amos's apartment to sleep together. These are the things that he told his wife. So now his wife hates me. You know what I'm saying? I got called everything but the child of God, behind this shit. So fuck you, Dorian, for doing that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I kept myself solid. I told him not to do it, but since he was, insisting on doing it, I made sure, hey, look, just keep it as it is. But he violated the rules. He ended up getting caught, and I'm the one that got blamed for it.
I mean, why did you give him the rules? I'm like,
look. At the end of the day, he was gonna do it. He was going to do it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
There you go. That right there. No matter what, you cannot stop an adult from doing what it is that an adult wants to do, whether it be comb their hair or cut a rug or, smash 154 women. You can't stop a person from doing anything that it is that they're going to want to do.
This nigga Albert, really? Next time, mind your own business. Really? That's how we look at it? Okay.
Yeah, fuck you, Dorian.
Yeah.
so that's what Dorian's ass get. And, fortunately, Dorian shouldn't have been running around talking about how he's in love and going to marry and leave his wife and when he knows what it was. He should have known better. That's all. Dorian, you asked for it, Dorian. Yeah. That's on you.
Well, I mean, what Dorian should have did was just take his medicine like a man, you know what I'm saying, instead of, blaming your homie who tried to stop you from doing it.
You know it was your fault.
Right.
You know it was your fault.
Right.
If you wasn't out there with the shenanigans, Dorian wouldn't have been out there with the shenanigans with you, and you might have been single and Dorian was married doing single things.
Man,
it was your fault. No,
look here. Look here. It's a few other things that Dorian did. He would meet girls and tell them girls that his name was Dion and give them my phone number.
It's sad.
He used to do that shit,
That's
man.
sad.
Yeah,
That's
Dorian was a real piece of fucking work,
when
man.
When you get caught, own up to it, and kind of, when you get caught, own up to it and be like brutally honest, right? And I'm almost gonna guarantee that the woman that you're dealing with, if she's gonna leave whether you tell the truth or not. So, especially if you don't tell the truth. So be brutally honest, and tell the truth about these things, because it is likely that you will save your actual relationship that you want to keep by telling the truth. Most women start feeling and then at that point they feel like everything you say is a lie. And it's going to be, especially if she catch you in a lie after a lie. Oh, after that point, it's like, okay.
Oh, shit. We got literally 1 minute. Go ahead.
Right. My _auntie_peaches on TikTok, Instagram. Y'all know my government on Facebook. Y'all see me in the chat.
All right. Dion Big Doc Amos on Facebook. Big Doc 68 on Instagram. At the Real Big Doc on Twitter. And Big Doc on Clubhouse, man. And I fucks with Clubhouse. Shouts out to the Golden Ticket, everybody in the Golden Ticket. I ain't got too much time to name all of y'all, but the Golden Ticket, my family in there. So also out there in California, man, I'm coming home. I leave tomorrow. As a matter of
Okay,
fact, I have a
alright.
comedy show. Shouts out to DJ Dundell out there. So I'll be at the Soul Venue Sunday, October 16th, man. So come on out, man. Get these laughs. We got a good lineup. I'll tell everybody about it on next Thursday because, yeah, we got to do that. You wanna tell everybody bye?
Peace.
Did y'all enjoy the conversation tonight? Hey, see you
We had a whole
see you Sunday,
conversation about
Marcus.
penis. That's bad.
Yeah,
I don't know how
that
we
was
got
very
there.
low vibrational.
It was. I'm just saying, if you a shrimp, stop running. You better learn to be nice.
Boss lady back there just shaking her head like, you two motherfuckers, man. We about to get fired. Hey, see y'all next week, man. We love y'all, man. Mwah.